Hello and welcome to the 20th episode of a friend of mine. I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
Oh, so exciting.
This is a special one.
It's a really special one. We made it to 20.
Made it to 20. It took us like 2 years.
It took us a long time. It definitely took us longer than it should have, considering we theoretically release this every week.
Yeah. That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan, but we don't seem to do it.
No, it goes off the rails pretty regularly.
Yes, but you know, it's the thought that counts. The fact that we keep putting in all this time and no one listens to it. I shouldn't have said that because it's a joke that I apparently make in almost every episode. Fuck, it's fine. So, we did it. We made it to 20. Now we can just quit. We're good. We don't have to make any more.
Yeah, I think 20 was sort of our unattainable goal at the beginning.
It definitely seemed like it. If you would have told me those many eons ago that we were going to get to episode 20, I'd be like, that's definitely not going to happen because I can never commit to these kind of things. So
no, yeah, it's a damn miracle we're here.
Every single fucking thing that I've tried to get into, all the times that I try to get into any of this kind of stuff by myself, it always within a couple units of whatever I'm doing, whether it be I'm making songs or I do a little bit of that now, but if I do YouTube videos and that kind of stuff, it all fizzles out within like 3 videos, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting anywhere. I don't care. But I think the fact that both of us are in on this is we keep each other going here.
Yeah, it's harder to just like a full stop quit when there's someone else there doing it,
depending on you for it.
Yeah.
And I do want to apologize. The last couple episodes, I didn't do the stereo audio because I forgot. I'll try to remember this time. I'm sorry.
You got to do it for 20.
You don't listen to them anyway.
No, I don't. That's why I didn't know. I definitely would have angry texted you though if I listened. It was mono. Unacceptable. That's true. Unacceptable.
I'm sorry. It's technically it's not in mono, but it our voices are on the same. Are both in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So it is because we are recording on stereo microphones, but...
Are we?
Yes. That's why I don't know if you see, whenever you have your audio here, there's two bars of the same thing.
Holy shit. I'm not even kidding. I never knew what that meant. I was always wondering why there were 2.
Because one's on the left. Is it more... I can't really tell. Okay, but then this one's on the right. Whoa. Did it change? Not really. Cool. So what's going on, Ben? Any big news? What have you thought of in this past week that could be interesting to talk about?
Shit.
Benjamin.
Your presentation of this question gets more direct every week.
Yeah, I just want to know.
It used to be a real like late night talk show trying to be casual about it. Like, hey, what's up?
That's because as this goes on, I'm slowly getting rid of the facade that I am somehow a calm person. I am not a calm person. I am volatile. I need to know things.
All right, well, you share first. You go first.
Nothing's going on with me because I have a fairly mundane life.
Same.
I guess. Fuck.
I think my life is more mundane.
Look, the most exciting thing that's going on in my life right now is that Halo Reach is now playable on Steam, and I haven't played it yet today because I have to record this podcast.
This fucking burden. Well, we're almost through. We're 4 minutes in.
You only got 26 minutes to go, baby.
Hang in there with us.
Did you ever play Halo Reach?
No.
Really?
No, I missed it. I think
Have you ever played any Halo games?
I played like 10 minutes of Halo 1.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of Halo 3 at a friend's birthday at Microplay.
Oh, dude,
doing some team deathmatch. Oh, Microplay was great.
Dude, I miss Microplay so goddamn much. I have very fond memories of, like, because I don't think I had any birthdays there, but I remember, like, my brothers would have friends that would go to birthdays, and that would have their birthdays there, and since I was the littlest brother, I was just attached to them, so I had to go.
Yeah.
And, you know, you go in and you, like, they'd be they'd have like setups for birthdays where you could like, you know, you'd play on like the Dreamcast or something, and it was the coolest shit.
They just facilitate like this whole LAN party. It was amazing.
Oh my god, I know. They were just best. They were. That's one of the brick and mortar stores that I'm very sad does not exist anymore.
Oh yeah, so much better than EB Games. Just
infinitely better in every single fucking way. The people there were nicer. They weren't trying to throw any stupid shit at you. They're. I think there's still a few microplays left.
Really?
But yeah, not the one where we're from though. And it's like you just go in, no bullshit. They usually sell like retro games too. When I had braces, I would go. We'd have to go to a different city to go to the orthodontist because for some reason we didn't go to the local orthodontist, despite the fact that it would be like a 10-minute drive instead of a 40 to 50-minute drive.
Right.
And my mom would afterwards, as a way to make me feel better about the fact that my mouth feels like shit, was we go to Microplay. And
oh, nice.
It was great. Like I remember, because especially it was before like retro games got like really expensive, and I got like a Sega Saturn for $20. And
damn, that's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, it's the crazier part is that I own a Sega Saturn. 'Cause God knows I haven't really used it. I have 2 games for it. One of which is Mortal Kombat 3, and the other is Blackfire. And Blackfire is a piece of shit. And Mortal Kombat 3, I mean, it's pretty fun, but I don't even have the regular controller for the Sega Saturn. I have this giant circle. It's the analog controller. If you look it up, it looks like shit.
It's just a circle?
It's like a circle with grips on it. Look it up. It's one of the wildest looking controllers ever. It looks like it's kind of like a prototype for the Dreamcast controller.
All right, I gotta look it up. The analog controller?
Yeah, the Sega Saturn analog controller.
What the fuck?
I know.
Jesus.
That's what I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Made for people with 9-inch thumbs.
Yeah.
I just liked how dark Microplay was. I
feel
like
I
EB
was
Games
just
is
thinking
too well
that.
lit. Microplay was always kind of dark, and you could disappear, and like it was weird.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like it was
Games,
closed all the
especially
time.
lately, or for if God forbid anyone listens to this, people, we don't have GameStop here. We have EB Games, same company,
yes.
But yeah, like you go to EB Games and it's so bright and so bombastic, and they keep trying to sell you those Funko Pops. But you know what? No one cares about this. We have food questions.
We do, yeah. It's a food-themed episode.
Yeah.
We got 7 questions.
All right, we got to answer all of them because it's episode 20.
All right, yeah, we got to get through all of them.
Yeah.
While still keeping it to a tight 30 because I got shit to do.
Yeah, dude, I got to play so much Halo. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and by shit to do, I mean sleep.
Big team battle isn't going to get big without me.
All right, let's burn through this.
All right.
All right, first one. In food safety.
Yeah.
How do you dispose of old raisins?
Specifically?
Yeah, I worry because I know they are harmful to dogs. So what is the safest way to dispose of them? Thanks.
Wow. Okay.
Asked by
well,
Emma.
There's a couple options that you have here. One is you plant them in the ground and then you grow raisin trees.
Yeah, everyone knows about the raisin trees.
Everyone knows about the raisin trees. It's such a common thing. The fact that I even have to say this shows how stupid and dumb this asker is. I'm as a side note, asker of the question. I don't think you're stupid and dumb at all. I'm just making a joke. But it's yeah, so you can plant a raisin tree, get all the stuff out of there, and then, you know, it'll rain those shriveled up fucking shit fruits at you.
But you're trying to get rid of these raisins, Matt. You're not trying to create a
I just made the problem worse.
Genealogy of raisins in your backyard.
Oh, no.
Where your dogs frolic.
Well then, Ben, you need to answer this question for me.
Okay. All right, I can take this one.
Take it.
All right.
Because my answer was bad and unfunny. Now answer it for me, please.
All right, I think a few options came to mind.
Yeah.
I think the safest
Yeah.
might be just to burn them.
That's true, and you can get a nice like raisin aroma in your home.
Yeah, they probably burn purple or something nice.
Yeah.
Get a nice little ambiance.
And then it'll smell like I imagine it does in that lady's kitchen. You know the lady on the raisin boxes?
The Sun-Maid?
Is that Sun-Maid?
I think it's Sun-Maid. She always looks so happy.
Let me see.
That was an aspirational raisin box.
Every time you look at her, she's just like, wow. Look at
she's
these
got it
raisins.
figured out,
She's
man.
so inviting for someone who's selling such a piece of shit food.
I disagree. You know, whenever I opened my lunchbox in grade 3 and I saw that my mom threw a pack of Sun-Maid in there, that was a good day. She
gave you raisins.
She gave me raisins.
See, when I was in grade 3, my mom gave me Dunkaroos. And, oh no.
What's up?
Oh no. I'm looking on the Sun-Maid in pictures. There's yogurt-flavored raisins.
The fuck?
And they're not even saying yogurt-covered raisins.
Just flavored?
Yogurt-flavored. They look covered in the picture.
That's horrifying.
But why just flavored? Yogurt flavored, and then does that mean that it's not even real yogurt that you're using? So you're just flavoring them? Sun-Maid, you bitch.
Sun-Maid, you lying. God damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yogurt flavored. That's haunting.
Yeah.
How do you flavor a raisin? What the fuck is happening there?
Or strawberry flavored raisins. Like, what's the point? Watermelon flavored raisins. Why don't you just have watermelons or strawberries? I would much rather have both of those than raisins.
Now, see, I think there's a time and a place for raisins. I'm not wholly against raisins.
I know that you're a big raisin defender, but you got to admit, strawberries and watermelons, like even as much as you love raisins, are a majority of the time a better thing to eat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, watermelons and strawberries are wonderful most of the time.
Yes. Raisins are good some of the time.
Well, I still disagree with that, but I think...
What were we talking about? I completely lost the point.
We have to dispose of raisins.
Right. You gotta... I bet Sun-Maid knows the secret. You need to get in contact with the Sun-Maid.
She's not gonna tell you or else you're gonna... People will get rid of all the raisins. The only way to summon her is you have to have a circle of raisins around you, and then you have to put yogurt in the center.
She holds the dark secret.
What they're attracted to.
Yeah, that'll summon her. That'll get her there.
Yeah, and then you have to start speaking in Latin. I don't know what to say. You just say pedes, mea, pedes.
Wait, pedes again?
And mal.
Pedes twice?
I'm saying my feet are bad.
Oh.
Or malest. Yeah, that would be it.
Malast?
No, mea pedes malest.
Can you add...
Because you say is afterwards.
Oh, okay.
That's est, I think.
Do you know enough Latin to add on and also raisins to the end of that sentence?
I got a D in Latin, so I don't think I can really say much.
They didn't teach you the word for raisin?
No.
Fuck.
You just had to say my feet hurt.
Yeah, the Sun-Maid only speaks Latin.
Satan?
No, Sun-Maid. Well, one of Satan's treacherous forms.
The Sun-Maid.
The Sun-Maid.
Yeah. Okay. You burn them.
You can flush them.
You could flush them, but then they're just gonna start sprouting in the sewers, and it'll be like those stories of the people who flush their alligators down the toilet.
Oh shit! You're right.
Which is the weirdest thing to me. Who would flush? Why do you have an alligator in the first place?
Yeah, and why would you flush it?
Kind of cute. Yeah.
Keep that thing.
Keep that thing. All right, next question.
All right. So burn him, I guess, is the answer.
Yeah.
Or feed him to a dog you don't like. That's one less dog, but it saves your dog.
Are raisins harmful to dogs? Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's what Emma is claiming. I can hear you Googling. I can hear the doubt in your typing.
Grapes and raisins are known to be highly toxic to dogs. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that grapes were bad for dogs, but...
Huh.
Give me another question, man.
All right. It's coming. 1 second. We got 6 left.
Oh my god.
All right, let's just go in order. Fuck trying to curate them.
Exactly.
All right, this one is labeled chicken. Just chicken.
Guys.
Is spicy chicken by default buffalo chicken? I like this question.
Yeah, why?
Because it brings to mind the question, are there other varieties of spicy chicken? Or is all spicy chicken just buffalo chicken at the end of the day?
Yeah, why is it called buffalo chicken? That's the weirdest thing. It doesn't make any sense. I guess it's because you use the sauce. Is it buffalo sauce?
I think it's buffalo wing sauce.
But not all hot sauce has to be buffalo wing sauce.
No, you can have non-buffalo wing sauce for sure.
And it could be hot.
Which is also spicy, yeah.
But why do you associate buffalo with hot?
Yeah, you can have mild buffalo hot wings.
Well, and why do you have to call it buffalo? What's so spicy about buffaloes?
It's just a spicy city.
Oh! I was thinking the animal.
Oh, really? No, I think hot wings were invented in like Buffalo, New York. I think.
Is that why Buffalo Wild Wings? Is that where they got it?
I'm pretty sure.
I could be wrong. The region or state is from Buffalo, New York.
And has nothing to do with the furry mammal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. It's an unbreaded chicken wing section that is generally deep fried, then coated or dipped in a sauce consisting of a vinegar-based cayenne pepper hot sauce and melted butter prior to serving.
Which is really just Frank's Red Hot and butter when you get right down to it.
When you get down to it, you're just coating it in Frank's Red Hot and butter, and that's fine.
Probably not heart healthy, but you know.
Definitely not heart healthy. My grandma should not be having that. But I gotta say, I'm looking at the picture on Wikipedia. They look like some alright wings. They got a beer with it. It's a good time. Whoever just took a picture of that for Wikipedia, though it looks like there's either a crack in the celery piece that they have or a thick hair. And I don't want to, and I don't think I want to know.
Oh, you're right. Enhance.
I think it's a crack.
I don't know. I just scrolled in. It looks pretty hair-like.
Oh, it does look kind of hair-like, doesn't it? Okay.
Gnarly.
Yeah, the answer is yes. They're all buffalo wings.
Yeah, they're 100% buffalo wings.
Next question.
Okay. All right. This one is, it's got 3 tags. It's got bread, food preservation, and vinegar.
What? Oh.
All right. Preserving bread with vinegar. If you use vinegar to preserve a piece of bread by pouring it over, will the vinegar affect the bread's taste?
That's like the one thing that vinegar does, is it affects the taste of things.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Excuse me?
You're just going to have bread sitting at the bottom of a vinegar bowl?
Just soak it up?
Still tastes just like plain old Wonder Bread? I don't think so, mister.
And that's what bread is known for. Yeah, and of all the breads that you're going to be preserving, it's got to be Wonder Bread.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, you what? Who on earth do you eat bread and then it's like, yeah, it tastes just like the vinegar Mom used to make? Like, what?
And
excuse me?
What situation is so dire that you have to preserve bread with vinegar?
Yeah, like, just put it in the freezer, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, What other kinds of ways are there of preserving bread? I don't think there's anything. What, do you salt it? Do you freeze dry it?
Oh, like, you got the freezer? for long term. You got the fridge for short term.
Yeah.
And you got vinegar if you want to hand this bad boy down to your grandchildren.
Okay.
Vinegar's the secret. It just makes it last for decades.
That's what the ancient Egyptians used to do. You know how they were able to have like old honey that was left over in some like pharaoh's tomb or something?
Oh, hell yeah.
Same thing. They found a nice slice of Wonder Bread in there, dipped in vinegar. Vinegar was still there, believe it or not. Took a bite, just like Mom used to make.
Yeah, if you're in a pyramid and you find bread, you can toast that bad boy up. It's good to go.
You don't even have to toast it up if you want to have just like a floppy piece of bread.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
When
It'll taste just like Wonder Bread, which tastes like vinegar, as we all know.
It does, kind of.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with this person? What do the answers say to this?
Weirdly, the first one. Yes, most varieties of vinegar have an acidic taste, which is imparted to the foods preserved with them. Oh wait, this person's just saying, yes, it will affect the taste. You fucking moron.
Like, what? Who? Why? Who? Has this person ever had vinegar before? They're like, oh man, found this magic substance that could preserve things.
I don't know. It seems convenient, you know. You got the bread in the bag already. You just pop the bag open, upend a bottle of vinegar.
Just dump
vinegar in there. Vinegar. Good to go. But yeah, this person is making a good point. I like this sentence. In any case, I would not recommend using a liquid-based method to preserve bread. Yeah, no shit.
That's the other thing that I think is most pressing. Even if you put it in like water or something, it's gonna make the bread soggy and gross.
Yeah, you're gonna have bread soup in like a day.
That might be the worst kind of soup.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I just said that.
Unless you're using like actual like really disgusting things, obviously. But in terms of regular food products, like bread soup, no one likes soggy bread.
No, it's the worst. Don't do this.
Don't
do this thing.
Jesus!
Put it in the freezer, you madman.
Put it... Even leave it out. I don't fucking care. What does this bread mean to you that you have to preserve it for that long? Don't put fucking vinegar... Next question.
It's like your grandma's special fruit loaf or something.
Exactly.
Did you used to do this? When I was little, I used to peel all the crust off of Wonder Bread and then sort of mash the inner part with my fingers until it was this little tiny ball.
Yeah.
About the size of a marble. And then I would just eat it all in one go.
Yeah, it's really gross.
It's like the most effective way to consume carbs.
It's bread balls. Wonder Bread balls.
If you're trying to carb load.
I would do that, yeah, because Wonder Bread in particular, it's very, very squishy.
Very malleable.
Very malleable, which is probably not a good sign for bread.
No.
And I would, I would do kind of similar things with Kraft singles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just mash that up.
Yeah, if you knead it enough with your fingers.
Yeah.
You can get Wonder Bread
work that into anything you want. You can make some tools out of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next question.
It's awful. I never, ever want to consume anything like that ever again.
No, that's horrible. Those days are behind me.
Well behind.
If you're still making Wonder Bread balls past the age of like 8, it's too far.
Yeah, you got some issues, and even at 8, you're kind of pushing it.
Yeah, the limit is 6.
Yeah,
just for future reference.
To all the 7-year-olds watching this,
you got one good year.
Stop.
You got one good year left of Wonder Bread balls.
Yeah, you better get that in check, buddy. All right, next question. This is what, question 3?
4.
4.
Question 4.
All right.
All right, we're nearing the end. We got to burn through these.
We can do it.
All right, this one's labeled beans. Is there a reliable source for clean, dry beans?
Is this part of an advertisement?
Someone's
going to pop in and be like, yeah, man, hop down to Crazy Joe's. We got lots of beans.
Yeah,
Crazy Joe's
Frank's beans
Beans Barn.
They're all clean and dry.
All clean and dry. Like, what?
Maybe we should move on, but I just like the sentence, reliable source for clean, dry beans.
All right, I want you to answer this in one sentence. Go.
Frank's Bean Barn.
Frank's Bean Barn.
In North Alabama.
North Alabama.
Off of Route 7.
Exactly.
You won't believe how clean and dry these beans are.
They're so clean and dry. Buddy? Buddy? That's all I know.
That's it?
That's all I got. I don't know. I got nothing to say about clean, dry beans. You know my parents drive down to Tennessee like once a year to buy peanuts?
Are they clean and dry?
I don't think they're clean and dry, and I think that's kind of the point. Well, they're dry, certainly, but...
They're dirty.
Well, it's not that they're... I mean, they're clean in the sense that they're not, like, covered in dirt, but they got stuff on them. You get them with salt.
Listen, clean, dry beans are good most of the time, but sometimes you want those dirty, wet beans.
Hell yeah. I love me some dirty, wet beans.
Sometimes you're just in a dirty, wet bean mood.
Get my grubby hands all over them. Sometimes I like to just get a can of dirty, wet beans and shove my hand in there and mash them around.
I wish they advertised beans based on cleanliness level and level of wetness.
Yeah.
These beans are mostly clean and a little moist.
these beans are moderately wet and dirty as fuck.
Just filthy. Filthy beans.
Filthy beans. Frank's filthy beans. Wow.
Oh, fuck, that reminded me. Back when we were talking... Okay, can you patch this in post? Back when we were talking about raisins, I wanted to say that burning raisins probably made a crying noise. Just post that. Just patch that in.
No, I'm gonna just leave this as is.
Oh, fuck. What have I done?
Because you just said... I remembered this about this, and your voice would totally sound different. No, Ben, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck, I've ruined it.
Next question.
All right. Oh, shit, we got like 50 seconds. We got 3 questions left.
Okay, well, we don't exactly... We could go a couple minutes over, but just give them to me.
All right. Problem with bread taste and smell. This one gets good in the body of the question. There's a twist. All right, so let me read it. Recently, we've noticed a horrible smell coming from our bread. All the bread we have purchased, including hot dog and hamburger buns, have all not just smelled of a moldy, wet, rotten smell, but also tasted just as bad. That's the twist. Who would eat bread after you smell a moldy, wet, rotten smell?
That's like, that's the one sign that something's gone bad is that you smell it. Like, you open up your carton of milk, you take a whiff.
Yeah. It smells spoiled. You don't go, I think I'll roll the dice on this one.
Like, what did you expect? You smelled it. Obviously, you smelled it beforehand, because you smelled it and you're like, well, we noticed how bad it was. But then after we ate it, like, no, you knew. That's your burden to bear.
Yeah, this hamburger bun smells moldy, wet, and rotten. Let's give it a shot.
Bottoms up.
Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. You never know.
Like, what?
Maybe it's just a new kind of rye hot dog bun with a sour smell.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of smell for bread. Sour. And wet.
Yeah, you're eating bread also, and making that like a lemon face. Just a bit of lemon face.
How does bread smell wet?
That's a good point. Is that like a just rained smell? Like the morning after a rain?
So, like, you know what? I haven't been in the presence of wet bread in a long time. Thank God. But, like, what
I pictured you blessing yourself there.
Does it smell different?
Yeah, you would wonder, right? Maybe it brings out the secret bread smell.
Yeah, the disgusting wet bread smell.
I wonder what it smells like. I'm curious now. Anyway, don't eat sour smelling bread.
You don't, you dingus.
Fucking crazy people.
What is wrong with these people?
Oh, did I mention I went highest voted questions and then went to the last page? So we got the worst of the worst here.
Wow. This is, you know what? You're getting some good stuff with this.
I think it might be the new tactic.
Yeah.
Just go around to the different stack exchanges and sort by lowest.
Yeah, just get the worst questions.
Yeah.
And that's how we get, because we got to do it by theme now, because that's our shtick.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
All right, how many questions we got? 2 more?
We got 2 more,
Right,
but I'm reading this one, and I don't know what I saw in it, so I'm going to close it.
Nice, just 1 more.
I'm down to 1. All right, it's tagged baking, eggs, and cake. Asked by A. Romney. How do I unbake a cake? I baked a cake and realized I added 1 less egg than I was supposed to. I want to unbake the cake and add the egg, then bake it again. Please help.
Shut the fuck up, Ben. There's no way that's a serious question.
It might be.
How?
Lemon Twist says, can you start over? I'm pretty sure the baking process is non-reversible. I'd be leaning that way too.
I think I've had 3 strokes in this episode, and that was a bad one I just had. Like, what? How do you unbake a cake? What do you think happens? What, you're gonna throw it in the fridge and then it's just gonna suddenly moisten back up? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put it in the bowl and you're gonna just start stirring it out. If you turn the spinnies, it's in reverse, the whisk in reverse, it's gonna start like unbaking it. What
you gotta mix it counterclockwise. Yeah, pretty sure baking is sort of like an alchemical reaction that you've made something new.
Yeah, you cannot made rewind. A new product.
Yeah, you cannot hit rewind on the baking process.
This is not water to ice cube. This is a whole bunch of ingredients combined, putting all those molecules together to make something new. Then you bake, and then it turns into a different kind of substance.
Yeah, this is a one-way trip, my friend. How wild would this be, though, if you were like, you had half a cake in your fridge, but you were out of eggs, and you really wanted scrambled eggs, and you're like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just unbake a bit of this cake, get some egg out of it.
Get some egg, yeah.
Scramble that egg.
That's what they do when they send food aid to third world countries. They send a bunch of stuff that's really densely baked. Yeah. So it's like a lot of stuff together, and then they just unbake it.
Oh, they just reverse bake it.
Food products. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You know, I bet. Sorry, go ahead. I had nothing.
How do you also forget to put another egg in?
Yeah, how do you miss that? Come on.
That's like one of the things that's really like, oh man, it's like put 2 eggs in this. Okay, 1, 2. How do you get? You're like 1, all done.
Maybe you crack 1 egg, and then your timer for laundry goes off, and you come back 20 minutes later, and you're like, I think I put 2 in. And then somehow you don't count the yolk. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I put 2. Next step.
That looks like 2, and it's just 1 single yolk.
I'm pretty sure that's 2.
Fuck me.
That other yolk's got to be in here somewhere. I know I put 2 in.
I'm angry.
This is a baking sin.
This is a baking sin. You can't unbake. You cannot undo what has been done. Mr. Romney. It's
probably Mitt. Oh,
we
no,
all know
Romney.
It's Mitt.
It's probably Mitt's son, Andrew.
No, it's Mitt. It's just going off. It's a different name. He's just using a pseudonym, even though he's using the same last name.
It seems like Mitt Romney would do. They'll never catch me.
He's doing A. Romney because he's a Romney.
Oh my god, I love it.
And he's like, damn, how I know I have like hundreds of millions of dollars, but somehow I'm dumb enough to think that I can unbake a cake. Fucking Christ, I hate this.
I gotta get this flour out of this cake. I bet Sunmaid knows the dark secret to unbaking a cake.
Oh yeah, she could definitely do it, but you're gonna have to sacrifice a good portion of your raisin collection.
Oh yeah,
she hoards raisins,
and one of your goats,
and maybe your newborn son,
depending on how she's feeling.
It's a little bit of give and take here and there, but it's okay.
Yeah,
you'll get that flour back.
I think that's it,
Ben. Yeah, we went way over our tight 30.
It was a loose one.
Very loose one. Well, that I learned nothing, and I hate all of these questions.
No, yeah. I feel like my cooking skills are worse for having read these questions.
Yes, I no longer know anything about cooking. I'm going to now throw myself into my own oven, and so I never have to listen to these kind of questions again.
At 450 for 1 hour.
450 for 1 hour. Take it out, rotate it on its side, and then put it back in for another 20 minutes.
Just come out beet red and hairless.
Or dead. I think dead. I think that's
more likely dead.
I'm pretty sure if I was in an oven at 450 for an hour, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you're not just chilling in there for an hour.
No, I am on fire.
Yeah.
Well, that was something.
That was a good episode 20, I think.
I think it was. You know what? It's exactly what an episode 20 from us would be like.
It's a good milestone, you know? Like, at episode 100, we'll look back at, 1/5 of where we currently are in the future. Yeah. And, you know, we'll probably be happy that we've grown from this point.
That's true. You know what? I think we've grown. Maybe.
At some points.
We're certainly we get the flow of it a little bit better. We got the jokes coming a little bit more often.
Yeah.
We're just we're having a good time, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Well.
Wow.
If you want to check out the person who did the art for this, they are my lovely partner who goes by Vander Bander. That is VanderBander. Check out their stuff on Instagram and Twitter. And nothing else. Baby.
Nothing. Maybe one day, but not right now.
Maybe one day. And I'll let you know whenever that happens. If you want to check out us on other platforms, we are on both iTunes and YouTube. iTunes for the time being, I don't know how many more minutes we have till we have to start paying for things on there, and I can't afford that stuff. Well, I can, but I just don't want to.
Yeah. There may only ever be 6 episodes.
Yes, but you know what? They'll be really good ones.
You should definitely still subscribe.
Yes. Check us out next week when we both record from inside the oven.
The same oven.
The same oven, yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to go back to our format of being beside each other, probably with equally bad audio.
Yeah, I can't imagine ovens are conducive to microphones.
No. Well,
we're going to deep fry ourselves.
This has been a tight 40.
Yep. I loved it.
I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
And stay frosty.
I love you.
Oh, sweet.
You're welcome.